The elevator doors slowly opened. Ariana stepped inside, still trying to process what she had just heard. "Good morning, Mr. Ethan." "Morning, sir." "The board meeting starts at 9, Mr. Ethan." Everyone greeted him with respect. The man she had helped pick up scattered papers at the airport simply smiled and nodded to each employee. Ethan glanced at Ariana. "I guess I forgot to introduce myself properly." Ariana let out a nervous laugh. "You definitely did. I'm Ethan Carter, Executive Director of Horizon Group." Ariana froze. She immediately looked down, embarrassed. "I'm so sorry. If I had known who you were..." Ethan chuckled. "Would you have helped me pick up those papers?" "Of course." "Then nothing changes." The elevator stopped on the 20th floor. Before walking out, Ethan turned around. "Welcome to Horizon Group, Ariana. I hope you'll enjoy working here." The doors closed behind him. Ariana stood silently. "He's the executive director? And I talked to him like he was just another passenger." She couldn't help but smile for the first time in days. A few minutes later, Human Resources welcomed the new employees. There were 12 recruits. Everyone introduced themselves one by one. When it was Ariana's turn, she stood up confidently. "My name is Ariana. I previously worked as a project coordinator. I'm looking forward to learning from everyone here." The room filled with polite applause. After the orientation, the HR manager assigned everyone to their departments. Ariana joined the Strategic Projects Division. Her direct supervisor was Miss Sophia, a woman known for being strict but fair. "I don't care where you worked before," Miss Sophia said firmly. "Here, everyone earns their place through hard work." Ariana nodded. "Understood." The first week was exhausting. New systems, new colleagues, new responsibilities. Every evening, she returned to her apartment, too tired to think about the past. And maybe that was exactly what she needed. Work slowly became her therapy. One evening, she was the last person left in the office. She noticed a mistake in an important project report. It wasn't her responsibility. She could have ignored it. Instead, she stayed another 2 hours fixing every detail. She quietly left the corrected file on Ms. Sophia's desk before going home. The next morning, Ms. Sophia entered the office carrying the report. "Who corrected these calculations?" The room fell silent. Finally, Ariana raised her hand. "I did." "You stayed back." "Yes. You weren't asked to." "I know. I just didn't want the client to receive the wrong figures." Miss Sophia looked at her for a few seconds. Then she smiled. It was the first smile anyone in the department had ever seen from her. "Good work." The other employees looked at Ariana with surprise. One whispered, "Miss Sophia never compliments anyone." From the glass meeting room across the hallway, someone had been watching everything. Ethan. He had noticed Ariana since her first day, not because she was beautiful, not because he felt sorry for her, but because she worked quietly. She never asked for attention. She simply did what was right. Ethan turned to his assistant. "Who corrected the Henderson report?" "The new employee, Ariana." Ethan nodded. "Keep an eye on her progress." His assistant smiled knowingly. "You seem interested." Ethan shook his head. "I'm interested in people who take responsibility, nothing more." At least, that's what he believed. That evening, as Ariana walked out of the office, her phone vibrated, an unknown number. She answered cautiously. "Hello?" There was silence. Then, a familiar voice. "Ariana?" "Daniel." She immediately stopped walking. "How did you get this number? I've been trying to reach you for days. I had no choice. I just want 5 minutes." "I don't?" "Ariana, please. I made a mistake. I miss you." She closed her eyes. The old Ariana would have cried. The new Ariana simply replied, "Daniel, you don't miss me. You miss the person who always forgave you." She ended the call, then blocked the new number. As she looked up, she realized someone had witnessed the entire conversation. It was Ethan, standing a few meters away. He hadn't heard every word, but he had seen the tears Ariana refused to let fall. For the first time, he wondered what kind of pain someone had to endure to smile the way she did. The next morning, Miss Sophia announced, "We've just secured our biggest client of the year. The executive director has personally selected one junior employee to join the project." She looked around the room, then called out, "Ariana!" The office fell silent. Several colleagues exchanged jealous glances. One of them whispered, "She just joined. Why her?" To be continued.